Hello everyone, and welcome to today's tutorial, which is on how to do a front kick. Okay, obviously for our more senior students, okay, this will be a very, very basic tutorial, but at the end of the day, we can never get too good at something, guys. Okay, we mustn't rest on our laurels, and remember to train regularly and revisit the basics when we do so. Okay. However, for our more junior students, in some cases, some of you have only been training with us for a couple of weeks. Okay, this tutorial is of direct relevance to your education right now. Okay, it's the first kick that all Taekwondo students will learn if they pick up the sport. Okay, as the name suggests, okay, a front kick means we're going to kick directly in front of our body. Okay, if you had someone approaching you from the side or from the back, you would employ different techniques. Okay, but right now we're focused on an opponent standing directly in front of us and attacking us from the front. Okay, so to start the tutorial, what I would ask everyone to do, please, is to push their right foot back into right back stance and raise their arms into a middle section guarding form. Okay, if I do this side on for you, okay, step backwards with the right foot, okay, make sure both knees are bent and raise your arms accordingly. Okay, as I said, the aim of this kick is to kick directly in front of our body. Alright? Now, when you're a beginner and you're just starting out in Taekwondo, the first thing I need you to try and consider when you do this kick, or any kick for that matter, okay, is to make sure you bend the leg, bend the knee on its delivery. Okay, and what I mean by that is, if I'm doing a front kick in front of my body, don't keep the knee locked and just raise it straight up and down. Okay? The movement is very, very slow and cumbersome, alright, people will see it coming, but also it doesn't have much power if you do it this way, okay? What we have to do to improve our chances of hitting with more power, okay, is to make sure we bend the knee on delivery. So from here, okay, what you'll see me do is raise the knee up, okay, to this position before I extend the kick out. Alright, that second bit that you saw me demonstrate is obviously the easy bit. We'll discuss that in a second. But getting this initial position is very important. So from here, make sure the knee comes up, okay? And obviously the higher you intend to kick, based on your flexibility and based on the height of your opponent, etc., the higher you're going to have to lift that knee, alright? If you only want to kick belt level, you need only point your knee at that height, okay? If you want to kick at someone's face, you've obviously got to lift the leg a little bit higher, alright? The second thing, though, that's equally important, is that you'll notice when I lift my knee, my supporting foot also pivots sideways to a 90-degree angle, okay? If I keep the toes pointing straight ahead, and I just lift the knee up in front like this, okay, basically I'm limited to just the strength of my abdominal muscles and my psoas, okay, to raise that leg and deliver any force into the kick, alright? By turning the supporting foot sideways, two things are accomplished. Number one, okay, you'll see at this point my knee's only this far out from my body, okay? When I turn the supporting foot sideways, it shunts the leg forward, okay? That's the first thing. It gives you greater range to hit your target and penetrate it. The second thing it does though, okay, instead of being limited to just these muscles in front, which I described before, when I turn my supporting foot sideways, I've now engaged my obliques as well, which are the muscles that run along this side of my torso, okay? These, by engaging a third muscle group, it means that the overall power of the kick can be improved, okay? So from this position, okay, raising the knee and pivoting the supporting foot, one. This is the position you should find yourself in, okay, before you even consider extending the leg, okay? So let's practice that a couple of times. From this position, raising the knee, one, okay, and back. Two, raise the knee, pivot the foot, and back. And three, raise the leg, and then pivot back. Okay, good. From this position now, as I said, guys, the extension of the leg itself, okay, this is the easy part, alright? Basically, all you're going to do is engage your quads, make sure that the knee goes straight. But what is important, okay, is the orientation of your foot, okay? When you make contact, alright, particularly considering as you get better and stronger, the kick is going to become more powerful. You need to consider the welfare of your foot. You don't want to be hitting something really, really hard and hit it with the tip of your toes, for example, because you'll end up breaking it, alright? So from this position, to both maximise impact to your opponent, but also minimise injury to yourself, when you kick, if you look at my foot, please make sure that the ankle is flexed down, but the toes aren't also pointed, okay? Pull just the toes back, okay? In this position, when you extend your leg, okay, the ball of the foot will hit, you then recoil, and then step back and use knuckle ball, okay? And the ball of the foot, that big knuckle, okay, under the great toe, okay, that's what you want to absorb the impact and deliver the impact to the opponent position, okay? Whether it's an opponent, whether it's a board, whether it's a brick, whatever it is that you're trying to damage, okay, you have a much better chance of achieving that than where you hit really, really hard and take all the impact on the front of your toes, okay? So from this position, okay, front kick, directed straight in front of my body, one, and then step back, okay? Two, and then step back. Three, and then step back. One more, four, and then step back, okay? So So as you can see, guys, the front kick itself, there's a fair bit to it. Even though it's a fairly simple technique, okay, there's a fair bit to it. And for this reason, I would encourage the seniors to revisit this tutorial regularly, okay? When you're a white belt or a yellow belt, obviously we don't expect you to have mastered every aspect of any individual technique, okay? But after a few years of training, okay, particularly if you've been practicing regularly and diligently, okay, the details that we've just explored right now, I do expect to see as second nature, all right? If you're going for a black belt in our academy, a front kick should look like this. Alright, so if you have any questions while we're in isolation at the moment, please feel free to email me or text me. I'm happy to take any questions. But at this stage, what I'd encourage you guys to do is to watch this tutorial as many times as necessary to make sure that you master the technique.